Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm Paul Lighting, and Good Morning Cybertron is scientifically proven to be the best Transformers podcast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I am your host, Scott. I'm a little afraid for my life. I'm not going to lie. I was talking to a good buddy of mine, Triclops. Triclops sent me this funny little video. And then I decided to take what was in the video and send it off to Chase. So I think it was Friday, I sent our good buddy and prolific serial killer, Chase, sent him a little message, and I said, by the way, these things that people are shooting down, it's actually a race of triple-breasted, beautiful alien women, and they're out there abducting every human man they can find with a huge dick. And I told him, don't you worry, man, you'll be safe, but I just needed to tell you, this spaceship is fucking fantastic. I texted him this. I've not heard back from Chase at all. And I'm a little worried that I may have offended him. And I don't want to end up one of Chase's weekend playmates. Also known as Chase's Monday shovelers. So it's a little fucking worried about that, quite honestly. With me today, all the way from Sweden, it's Holson. You got to say it like that or it doesn't count.
Exactly, yeah. I guess I don't have anything to worry about either when it comes to alien abductions then.
No. They worry about you. The trick is to get up there and go, is this standard for an Earth Peanuts? Yeah, no, mine's massive. The normal human male penis is 3 millimeters long, barely visible by the naked eye. They don't know, you just gotta lie to them.
Exactly, yeah.
Your Earth Peanuts is huge. I don't know why I have the aliens calling it an Earth Peanuts, but
maybe they know something we don't.
Yeah. You know, hey, all the way from sunny California, it's Xavier. How you doing, buddy?
Man, there's so much fucked up shit that happened this week. Not only did you hear what happened in Palestine? Ohio, Palestine?
I was busy with the fact that America has just started shooting down UFOs left and right.
Yeah, like a chemical spill or something? Like something
It was
horrible.
a chemical spill, and then someone on Reddit was like, they did the SpongeBob meme because we were talking about SpongeBob earlier, and I found this one, and it's fucking hilarious. It's that one where SpongeBob's brain is represented by tinier versions of him running around screaming, going... And the caption is, Australians, after losing a tiny rice-sized capsule of radioactive material. And then Americans is the dog sitting in the burning building going, this is fine, as they talk about a chemical spill. It's like, this is fine.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, let's not forget, we also, we've shot down like 5 UFOs this week. And you were talking about, there's a chemical spill in Palestine. Shit, bitch, we got that in the state next door, Ohio. There's some sort of poison leaking from a train that's killing everybody within like a bajillion miles.
Yes, that's literally the town called Palestine in Ohio.
I thought you meant like Palestine, like, people in turbans, because apparently God hates people who don't wear hats.
You gotta have big hats.
I'm not God.
If you have a very small hat, historically you're in shit luck.
The bigger the hat, the more godly you are. Remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. The Mexican they have it figured out.
Man.
Well, I guess the Vietnamese has had some bad luck too with out in the rice paddies.
Well, it's what
Get
they
it
get for
napalm.
worshiping one of the Mortal Kombat characters now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're eventually going to get back to the to the choose your own adventure. Honestly, I'm just fucking tired of it. I'm not gonna lie. But what we'll do, eventually we're gonna get back to it. But I do want to throw a huge thank you out to SirToys.com. SirToys is absolutely fantastic. Let me show you how awesome SirToys is. There's this one YouTuber. I love watching his live streams. It's homey, it's nice, it's just great, and he reviews like a lot of KO stuff too. His name is Ugly Wretch, and if you aren't watching Ugly Wretch, really you need to. But if you go over here to the SirToys search bar and type in his name, there is a thing here where you can ship him 2 kilograms of unsold items for a penny. It's
Cool.
Yeah. It's just go ahead. So if you happen to have a little bit of extra scratch and you want to help just an amazing toy reviewer, somebody that doesn't give the credit he gets the credit he deserves. Ugly Wretch is fantastic. First off, go check out his channel, the live streams. It's really good fun. It's not over the top. It's very laid back. It's very dry. It's fantastic. But if you happen to have an extra penny and some UK shipping money laying around, do me a favor. Buy Ugly Wretch 2 kilograms of unsold toys. Or you know what? Buy him 4 kilograms, because there's 2 kilograms in stock. And me do math now. So yeah, buy Ugly Wretch 4 kilograms of toys. I just want to see his face whenever he opens up 4 kilograms of plastic. It's great. Now, if you're so inclined, you want to buy yourself something, I guess you could do that too if you're some sort of loser. There was some interesting stuff here. The thing that kind of caught my eye this week was this War Dragon. This War Dragon KO Green. He looks to be like tall Voyager class size, very caveman-y proportions. But what caught me was, with just a little bit of paint, you could maybe have yourself a purple griffin.
Oh, true.
Oh.
He looks very purple griffin-y. And you can also get Tricera Dragster down here as well. That's.
I mean, I see it around the eyes. Yeah, he's got the same eyes, the same killer stare.
Exactly. You know it. This could be Megatron's secret weapon, and it breaks my fucking heart that we haven't gotten a purple Griffin toy yet. But
I mean, it's kind of on the larger scale just for a gag, you know.
I do have. Here's the thing, though. I do have a purple Griffin toy because Funbee Studios made one, so I printed that sucker out. And someday, whenever I have a bigger printer, I'll print out a giant purple Griffin as well. It's already pretty big. It's like Skylink size, but I'm thinking I want that fucker to be dinner table. It's oh my god! If you're so inclined, do us a favor. Click the link down below, www.sirtoys.com/?A=16. You get what you want. You don't pay a penny more. Paul gets what he wants, your business. We get a little something on the side. Keep the lights on over here at Good Morning Cybertron. And we need the lights because I'd rather stare into this than see Pete Davidson talk again. It's so let me tell you what I did.
What'd you do to Pete Davidson?
I didn't do anything to Pete Davidson, and that may be the problem. I don't have cable TV. I just have internet and stuff. Ariana goes, hey, I'd love to see the Super Bowl. I would love to see the Super Bowl. And I went, you know what? If you want to watch the Super Bowl, she was in it really for Rihanna's halftime show. That bitch was on a platform pregnant. But
I saw that.
for me, what I wanted to see was the Rise of the Beasts trailer. And they said, oh, the Rise of the Beast trailer is coming out.
Mhm.
And I thought, that's fantastic. I'll get to see. It was nothing new except hearing Pete Davidson talk. I was expecting like a 2.5-minute trailer. 31 seconds. It's like, motherfucker, I signed up for this streaming service for 31 seconds. Fuck.
That's like spending $500 on a hooker for 30 seconds.
Right? 31 seconds. I only did it once. DJ Dark Lo-Fi, how you doing, buddy? He goes, relax, I'm Mirage.
Mirage. Mirage.
I don't know. Pete Davidson just looks like he has some sort of weird disease. But look, I think he's going to do fine. I think he's going to do absolutely fine as Mirage. I don't care that Mirage is now a Porsche instead of an F1 racer. I get that. Everything about the trailer looked good. I just wanted something new. I wanted something a little bit new and not the same stuff that I've seen over and over and over.
You know what? It's not gonna fucking matter. The movie's gonna be a $1 billion hit anyway, and yeah, it sucks that the Super Bowl didn't provide for the Transformers, but that's on Paramount more than anything. It's like, why didn't you do something else? Why did you do a remix?
Mike's World says it best. He says, and thus I return. Anyways, kind of let down by the Super Bowl trailer, just mainly being a car ad with 2 new scenes and that Pacific Rim Uprising style music. DJ Dark Lo-Fi Wave says, I was hoping for more of the Maximals, but I'm sure we'll see them more in the coming months. I'm with both of you. More Maximals, more of the Terror Cons, because obviously we haven't seen Freezer yet. I would have rather seen Scourge talking than get Mirage. I want to see the big bad myself.
You know, that's a very good point, because that would really sell the movie. Like, because we need to know the stakes. We need to know that there is a bad guy and how bad he is and all that.
Yeah, because really all we've seen is animals blowing stuff up and a car running away from the police. That's it.
Hold on, did you say animals blowing stuff up? I don't care what this movie's called. Sign me up. I'm day one.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love it whenever animals blow stuff up. It's almost as good as blowing animals up with stuff. But it's... I like Holson said, we need to know the stakes. And right now, we don't know the stakes.
I'm going to assume the world is in jeopardy.
From what?
Maybe they need to find some glass. I mean, do they need to find a couple of old glasses? Do they need to find the Matrix, the Allspark? Is it just an invasion?
What if the Allspark is wearing glasses this time?
Yeah. The Revenge of the Fallen. Now, I know the movie was kind of a letdown, but the Revenge of the Fallen Super Bowl ad, where you see like Scavenger or Demolisher rampaging through China, and you see him like tooling down the street, and all of a sudden there's a small transformer on the overpass above, and then you see that, and you see it jump, and you realize, oh shit, that was Optimus Prime, and you go, oh holy shit, that's a, shit's in jeopardy. That's a big bad guy. Even that had like a sense of like, shit's going down. Mike's World says it here too. I still have great childhood memories of the mysterious and extremely intense ROTF and DOTM Super Bowl spots. Say what you will about the films, there is plenty, but those ads did their job well. You know what? You get me a bunch of military equipment and bwom, I still get an erection to this day.
Right? That movie blommed itself to $1 billion.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'd been saying for years. I had been saying for years before that. The Transformers had the ability to be on level with Star Wars. And I would argue that the Transformers toys right now are selling much better than the Star Wars toys. Does anybody want a female Luke Skywalker figure?
Yeah, sure, why not? Is it fuckable?
It's Rey. Like, if you just go, all you need to do, go to your local Ollie's and go to the toy aisle and you'll see what I refer to as the Wall of Rey. And it's just, I was just like, just miles and miles of 3 3/4 Rey figures. It's like,
Oh yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, and even like stuff that were popular, like Mandalorian toys and Baby Yoda, they have died down in popularity too, because that's kind of saturated now. Everyone who wanted Baby Yoda has one, and even like the old stuff is starting to sell less, like the original trilogy figures and the prequels. Like, it's a downhill brand.
Yeah. It's kind of, I mean, some of the fiction coming out right now, especially like Mandalorian. Mandalorian is great. Ariana and I watched the Obi-Wan series. That's great. It's not toy worthy though at this point. You know, there's something about Transformers, something that they're doing with the fiction that I think is just amazing. They're bringing in old fans with the older designs, and they're bringing in new fans with just these movies. This is going to be some kid's first Transformers film, and that to me is just, you know, I think back to whenever I was 11 years old or 12 years old watching Transformers in the theater. It was the first movie I went to by myself. This is going to be somebody's first Transformers film, and this is going to be a lifelong passion. And one day they'll visit my grave and start to dig it up, hoping that maybe I was buried with one. I know that.
Little do they know when they
Haslab
dig you.
Deathsaurus is in there someplace.
But little do they know when they dig you up, all that's waiting for them is a death trap, because we buried a wood chipper in your grave. Oh
DJ
no!
Dark Lo-Fi.
The old gypsy woman was right. This is how I die.
DJ Dark Lo-Fi says, still love the first 3 films. The last 2 Bay movies weren't that great. Fucking hallelujah to that. I appreciate what Bay did for the franchise and giving us awesome toys today. You like your classics figures? Bayverse paid for that. Yeah, if it wasn't for Michael Bay, you wouldn't have classics right now. Plain and simple. Dravenholt says the main reason we saw almost nothing but Mirage was Porsche paid for a part of the commercial. Yeah, I heard that they dropped $7 million. Hasbro dropped $7 million to get that commercial before kickoff. Mike's World says Unicron, Starsaber, and Deathsaurus have been some of the most successful projects from HasLab. Meanwhile, the most recent Star Wars and Marvel Legends Kickstarters seriously underperformed. Mike's World, I don't know if you were here for it. I have a theory. About that. The stuff that tends to really do well for HasLab, and you can disagree with me if you will, that's fine. It's just a theory. But Star Wars, the Star Wars Ranker, is kind of expensive. For what you got. The Ghost Rider figure, kind of expensive for what you got. Unicron, it was a little on the pricey side. Starsaber, not really. Deathsaurus, not really. It's a thing where I think with stuff like Transformers and G.I. Joe, since that stuff Hasbro owns, they can cut out that, well, we have to give part of it to Disney. You know, they can cut down that price, and they don't have to pay anybody for the licensing for Unicron. They own Unicron. They don't have to pay anybody for the licensing for Deathsaurus. They own Deathsaurus. But if they make a Ghost Rider figure, they have to pay Marvel. They have to pay the car company. You know, who the fuck are you going to pay if it's Unicron? Orson Welles?
Yeah. Well, the
NASA?
estate of Orson Welles. And that's only if he uses voice.
Ah, the French.
The French.
Ah! I make. Oh, Mike's World says never thought about it that way. That actually makes so much more sense. Mike's World, like I said, it's just a theory I have. I don't know if it's true or not, but I have my suspicions. And you know what? Do I think that the Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, would have been worth it? No, I don't think it. But I'm not a Marvel fan. There was, and it kind of hurts because there was. I know there were people out there that would have really loved that. I wish they would have got it. I don't want shit to fail for anybody. But in the end, I'm going to be rooting for Transformers a lot more than anything else because I loves me some Transformers.
What, you do?
Yeah. I don't know if anyone's noticed. I need to do a new collection. I need to do a new collection video because it's grown. It's grown. We pretty much right after, less than 24 hours later, we got images of Deluxe Class Mirage. Why does the toy look better than the character?
Probably because this was designed well in advance before the movie rendering of the CGI character was done. Because, it's the same process ever since Bay spilled the secrets for the making of the 2007 movie. He said, we got to give Hasbro advance notice on who the characters are and what their designs are to get the toys produced because it takes more time sometimes to make the toy than it does the movie. So I'm imagining this version of Mirage was probably like prototype 1 Mirage. And they were like, okay, no matter what, we're locked in because this shit happens constantly. You remember like those Wing Commander figures for the movie that came out?
Yeah.
And then they had a whole different array of characters that never showed up in the movie. And it's because they decided to re-edit and change the movie halfway through production. So there was a secret betrayer amongst the Wing Commanders that are in the Wing Commander movie that no one knew about. But it was just Udo Kier.
Mike's World said actually got to see the prototype at NYCC. Looked really nice, but not enough for a complete investment. Mike's World, not sure which one you're talking about, but honestly, anytime I get to see prototypes of stuff, I got a bit of a nerd boner for prototypes. I'm not gonna lie. DJ Dark Lo-Fi Wife says, "Relax, I'm Studio Series 105 Deluxe Class Mirage." Mike's World said the Ghost Rider car. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen that prototype. I actually own some Godzilla Toys prototypes that some dude out there is probably going to murder me over one day.
Hey, Scott, he keeps telling you and you refuse to listen. You don't deserve those.
I got a message on YouTube the other day from him.
Really?
He's alive.
Yeah, I did. Notice you don't do any Godzilla toy reviews. You gonna sell those? No. More.
I don't know. What's it worth to you? 5 figures? 6 figures?
6 figures? 7. You don't appreciate them anyway. No, don't care.
That's just the theory. A toy
film
stalking
theory.
theory.
Yeah. One of these days, man, I'm gonna wake up. Those toys are gonna be gone. There'll be a knife in my ball sack. You watch and see.
It's like, oh, what did I slip on a knife?
Yeah. Again. I like this. I really like this because whenever you see like the other Mirage figure, the Mirage, this dude right here, it's like they tried to give him Pete Davidson's body, right? That I smoke weed, but I also do heroin, so I'm really thin instead of chubby from snacking.
Perfect.
That look. See? That's the look right there. But this, I like this.
The only way the voice casting could have been any better is if Jason Mewes was Mirage.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I'd be okay with that. And Kevin Smith is Bumblebee. Silent Bumblebee.
Hey, yo, Lunchbox! And it's just like, why did you call Bumblebee Lunchbox?
And then you just look over and he transforms into a lunchbox.
He's filled with Energon snacks.
Oh. DJ Dark Lo-Fi said, parts of me want to go in deep for ROTB Studio Series figures, since this fella and a few others do look super fun. The one that looks fun to me, I like Scourge. I like the little tentacle hand that he has.
Yeah.
Mike's World said... Oh, go ahead, Xavier.
No, finish up first.
Mike's World says, I'll be honest with this figure. I'm a little turned off by the immense paneling on the back and legs. Plus, the size of some of the joints makes me think this is going to be a small figure. Need real pics. I got to disagree. He looks kind of bulky with me, but I do think you're right. This is going to be on the short end of the deluxe. Myself, I really like this, but, you know, time will tell. Time will tell. Gigatwin says, why is this Jazz model mislabeled as Mirage? Sit back and I'm going to tell you a little story. The answer is no one knows. But I don't know. Probably because like having an F1 racer is not really being in disguise. But they could have made it. They could have made it.
It's like the Wrecking Crew when they were in like what was it, Dark of the Moon. Just like wow, all these NASCARs with fucking all like the Second Amendment strapped all over them. These are realistic. Yeah, in America only because you'll see that shit constantly.
DJ Dark Lo-Fi says Go ahead, Holson.
And you can't have Cosmos in his flying saucer mode because he would just get shot down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah, really. And then China will be like, that was ours. Give it back.
You were saying that. DJ Dark Lo-Fi Wave. I don't know why I call you Lo-Fi Wave. I'm sorry. It's like vapor wave shit. DJ Dark Lo-Fi says it's a downshift wheeljack fiasco again. Dravenholt says they were probably going to use Jazz originally, then change their minds. I kind of have that theory too, Dravenholt. I have, once again, it's all about theories tonight with me. My apologies. But I have a theory that this was supposed to be Jazz, and then somebody went, you know, Jazz died. And they forgot this is before the other one. They don't want you getting attached to a character that you know is going to die. Plus, you know, probably we're in a society where the phrase "what's cracking, bitches" is probably not as PC as it once was.
Darker than the inside of a drive shaft in here.
Yeah. What's cracking, bitches? You were gonna say Holson. I'm sorry.
I mean, they've brought back dead characters a few times. So Optimus.
Can you imagine they
Megatron.
decide, hey, you know what? Let's give Jazz a chance, and then just half of him gets reanimated, but it's only the lower half, and his legs are just walking around.
Yeah, it's like Skids and Mudflap with the ice cream truck, but when he's in a robot form, he's not two robots. It's just two heads.
Oh my god! But moving on to buckle your seatbelts. It's all rumors from here on out. So we're starting with the most suck-ass rumors first. We're getting new robot-enhanced designs. We're getting G1 Sound Blaster, G1 Grimlock, G1 Skywarp, and G1 Prime Starscream. Gigatwin says, the night sky does weird stuff to people in the open ocean. Dravenholt says, give him the code name, Lieutenant Dan. Mike's World says, wondering if they didn't want to take a risk with Jazz after 07. I think you're right, Mike's World. And Dravenholt says they were probably going to use Jazz originally, then change their minds. Porsche came in and went, we got a ton of money. We'd like to have that. And they, okay, he's Mirage now. I don't give a shit about these robot-enhanced designs. Not one shit.
I mean, they obviously have
fun.
to be selling well because they keep
Yeah.
making them, which is
I mean, they're fun just because it's like you don't just get the fig, you get some accessories to go with them. It's kind of like the answer to Super 7 if you don't shop online. You get like the Energon cubes with some of them and some really nice weaponry, so it's not a total loss.
I bought one. I bought the purple Megatron that's being changed into Galvatron. Because eventually, whenever I move to my new home, what I want to do is I want to create this diorama where it's like you have the purple Megatron being changed into Galvatron, then you have the purple Galvatron, and then you have Galvatron, like the G1 toy, G1 movie Galvatron. So I did buy that one because I thought it would look really, really nice. Other than that, I look at them in the store and I just go, well, these are good for somebody. You know, but it's just not me.
I have no idea how they keep selling out so fast. I found red RC from Prime like once, and that was it. I was like, whoa, there's actually a red figure in store. They sold out before I even got there.
Wow. No, they're still on the shelves here.
Gone. All gone.
Damn. Well, I should say they were still on the shelves last time I checked. I haven't walked inside a Walmart in quite a little while. Mike said always appreciated Hasbro doing a Transformers collaborative with Stretch Armstrong on the Red line. I will say, even though she's a bit loosey-goosey, I do enjoy Red Prime RC. The Prime figures are probably the best in that line, in my own personal opinion. Like I said, I can't have an opinion because I don't have the toy. I'm not a fan of that Megatron that I have, but it's going to serve its purpose eventually. DJ Dark Lo-Fi says they really should use this line for human characters or non-transforming characters.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Why the fuck don't we have every fucking Quintesson in this line?
And Death's Head.
Yeah, give us a Death's Head. Although, if we make a Death's Head, it's going to be a little bit more expensive because we got to give some of that shit to Marvel.
Yeah, just rename them. Call them Transformers Death's Head.
Yeah.
Or Deadhead.
Yeah.
I'm
not a fan
dead.
of the red line. Now, I do wonder, so far, isn't like every Prime figure, hasn't it had like some sort of removing chest, or is that just the RC?
Don't know.
From Red?
The robot enhanced design.
They had removable chests, all of them? Because I only remember RC and her, like, shock rifle hands.
Well, I thought RC and Cheetor, I thought they both had removable chests.
I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, like, yeah, honestly, it's not something, like you said, it's just like, it's not our favorite of the lines. It's just like, hey, you know, it's niche. If you really dig Red, good for you. But you look at it in pictures and maybe you handle it once in the store and put it back. But other than that, it's like, I'm not doing the autopsy work on it. It's just like, hey, can I see Cheetor's tits?
Red toys, like the Transformers Red, are what I call grandma toys. Grandma toys is like Billy goes, what do you want for Christmas, Billy? And Billy goes, I want Optimus Prime and RC. Okay. And then they wander into the toy aisle, and they fucking forget why they're there because the Alzheimer's is just ravaging their fucking brain. And they look down, they go, oh, it's Optimus Prime and RC.
And an issue of Hustler magazine.
That's one for me.
It's my photo shoot from 1972. You ever look at those old porn magazines and go, yeah, that woman I just beat off to is probably either dead or looking for a pink lozenge in the bottom of her purse.
God, that makes it hotter.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Mike's World said, Death's Head would be great, but the rights issues may be too much of a nightmare. I got to agree. Mike's World also says, RC and Cheetor did indeed have opening chests. No idea why. You got me. Dravenholt, I'm not sure how many had that gimmick besides those two.
I mean, it would make sense for Optimus, like
and Soundwave or Sound Blaster.
somewhere.
You want to get me to buy a red toy? The G1 Sound Blaster? No. Purple Marvel Soundwave. That's what I want. Give me Purple Marvel Soundwave with lips.
G2 Ladybird book nightmares.
So, we have got a ton more rumors. We got the Studio Series listings found. We have Studio Series Core Mohawk. Okay. Right? That's definitely a character we need. Yeah, the only character I would kind of want in that size class, like Mohawk. The only other one I can think of is Alice. I wouldn't mind seeing Alice.
Boy, Alice is a weird idea for
Yeah,
like
it
a
is.
red fig, just because it's like she's mostly a blue dress and panties.
Oh no, this wouldn't be red. This wouldn't be red. This would be Studio Series.
It's still the same thing, except it was like giant oil tongue for
Yeah.
Frenching Sam from 3 states away.
Diesely. Movie 6.
You can have
movie-
a long distance relationship with. No problem.
Right through the phone. Alice, honey, no, not now. My parents are over.
Yeah, you like it, don't you? Movie 6 Rumble. I don't remember Rumble being in movie 6.
Okay.
Which one was movie 6?
Is this the one that's coming now, or fuck
The last night, right?
the last?
I think the last night was movie 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I think the
So,
last
wait.
night was movie 6. So I don't remember Rumble in the
What-
last night. Okay.
Was he
I'm
just
willing
like
to go-
enemy spam that they put in the background?
I'm willing to think that maybe this is Studio Series, the 86 movie, not MV6. I'm willing to bet this is 86 movie Rumble, which just means frenzy.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Sure.
Oh,
Wait,
okay.
either way,
It
he's-
says the last night was movie 5, so movie 6 would be Bumblebee.
Oh, so
Ah.
okay.
Yeah. So we've got movie 6 Starscream. Okay.
Starscream. I think you mean Skyquake.
Right? Then, Transformers 7. Scorponok. Does this mean we're getting
No.
Scorponok in the new in Rise of the Beasts?
A proper one like Cityscape Scorponok, or are we talking like movie 1 again?
So here's the thing. On 4chan, I had seen rumors that there was like a scene in Rise of the Beast that had like a plague of Scorponoks, like the original movie Scorponoks, just a plague of them everywhere.
Ooh.
So, okay,
And Moses?
Maybe.
Was Moses there?
Moses was there, and then there was also Jesus and Stephen, who is the Messiah of my own religion.
Nice.
Movie 6 Sunstreaker, War for Cybertron Sideswipe, War for Cybertron Starscream, Voyager 86 Scrap Heap. Here's the one that's got me excited. Well, these last 3 have me excited. Voyager Movie 6 Shockwave.
Hmm.
Finally, a Voyager class Bumblebee Shockwave.
Proper upside down submarine mode?
Well, I don't know. I'm just happy that he's gotten upgraded from core class to Voyager. Leader,
What, you don't like hiding an upside down submarine in your bra
right?
when you walk home from work in the middle of the night?
Leader Movie 6 Megatron, and Leader Transformers 86 Swoop. Now, Dravenholt is saying people are thinking some of the ones saying Movie 6 are supposed to be for Studio Series 86, which I'll take that. I'll take that. Mike's World said, God almighty, I would have all the respect in the world if they dared to pull off an Alice. Just have to stick the Brazzers logo on the packaging. And Gigatwin said, anyone else excited to get the full G1 Dinobot team in leader scale? Gigatwin, everybody's excited. I'm excited. Holson's excited. Xavier's excited. We're doing like a 3-man circle jerk over here. It's great. Mike's World said, Jeepers, this numbering is giving me a migraine. Yeah.
These numbers always give me a migraine. It's every year they do the rumor mill rollout, and we're like, oh no. And then, like, if we're lucky, half of it comes true. Like, some of it will be for later dates or exclusives that'll make it even worse to find.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. The leaks that we've seen, I'm not talking like people like Prime versus Prime or other toy reviewers who are like straight up stealing toys. I'm not talking about them. And the thing is, I don't care one way or the other. We were actually talking about this before the show. If you've stretched your anus so far out that you can fit a Titan class up in there, you've earned the right to steal that toy. So that's the only way that they're stealing these toys out. They've been in buttholes. Yeah, here's the thing. Toy's a toy. But the people who have been leaking the information, and I'm not absolutely convinced that like Hasbro isn't the ones behind the leaks. It's certainly building buzz. But the people who have been leaking this stuff have been doing an amazingly accurate job. To me, it's stunning how accurate the leaks have been.
I really don't want to spend another 4 months looking for an exclusive Walgreens release, though.
None of us do, man. None of us. Dude, you don't want to look for a Walgreens release? Closest Walgreens an hour away from me.
Try Holson. He's 3 countries away in an ocean.
Right?
Holy shit.
Dude, I came here to pick up my prescription.
And how many umlauts in the name, sir? 27. Actually, just hold down the umlaut button. I'll tell you when to stop.
I honestly think Holson needs to start doing like super scientific toy reviews and use the name Professor Umlaut. It's my God.
I'm still partial to Sven Hammarskjöld.
Rockin'.
Yeah.
Damn right. Damn right.
Yeah.
Mike's World said there is a classic Prohibition-style movie that can be made based around the brave souls who smuggle out unreleased Transformers right under Hasbro's noses. Yeah, it's. I picture like them. I picture like there's an old song called Powerhouse, and Powerhouse is one of those songs. You kind of got it. That was more Super Mario Brothers. But Powerhouse, it's one of those songs. You know it, but you may not know the name. Powerhouse, anytime they had like any amazing contraption in a cartoon, then you damn sure you heard it. Ba 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 da 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 da. Ba ba da 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 da. Ba da da ba ba ba. I just picture like some guy stealing these toys and just a whole line of butts line up. Just a ba 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 da 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 ba 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 da 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 ba ba. Just like a fucking conveyor line of asses getting toys jammed in them. X videos.
And you know what? I got the perfect name for that movie. The Assholes.
Oh.
You know, come to think of it, you don't actually need to smuggle out the entire toy in one piece. You can make several trips. So you don't need to get a Metroplex up there.
Yeah, but I don't want to think realistically about it. Yeah. I want to think about all in one go.
Here's the thing. And this is how I think they really do it. I really think this is how they do it. That, okay, these toys, they come down through a production line, but it's like they come out on a sprue like a model kit, right? And there's some guy's job who all he does is he looks at the sprues to make sure everything's there. Oh no, this sprue doesn't have everything. Reject. This sprue doesn't have everything. Reject. This sprue doesn't have everything. Reject. And eventually, though, you get enough of these rejected sprues that you can cobble together a complete toy. And I really think that's what's going on. That they're just taking parts of it out. And yeah, they're reassembling them.
No,
Doctor
definitely out the asshole is the way
Yeah.
I like to think about it.
Fair enough. Mike's World said some doctor was sent to therapy following a prostate exam. Turned out to be a Legacy Selects Omega Sentinel.
You ever see that episode of Jackass where Ryan Dunn had a toy car up his ass?
Yes.
And the doctor was
First
like,
Jackass movie. I just want to picture so you got some back pain in there, huh? Let's take a look. And you just open up the asshole and you look in. Omega Sentinel heeds the call of the last bride. Fuck!
that was such a good scene. The doctor's was like, he was complaining about doing weird stuff at a party and that he got fucked and they shoved a toy car up his ass and the doctor's completely misconstruing the story Ryan Dunn spun for him.
You know, if they ever do a Alice figure and they do smuggle it out, you can call it Alice in Wonderland.
Oh my God, we're very butt heavy this week. I don't know if I'm comfortable with this.
It is
Okay,
the day after Valentine's Day.
That's true.
One last thing about the previous leaks.
Yes.
I don't know. Like, instead of giving us another War for Cybertron Starscream, why not give us a Slipstream instead?
Yeah.
Honestly,
Slipstream needs some goddamn love. Plain and simple. That poor girl needs some love. She's had one figure, and it's a kid's figure, right? I would. The Slipstream art for the card game, Transformers. Let's see if I can find it here real quick. Images, Transformers. Yeah,
that was
there
cool,
it is. Yeah, I would love to see a figure because I honestly think this is. Let me open image and new tab. There we go. That art for Slipstream, I would love to see a figure based on that art because I think that is the perfect balance between seeker and sexy, right?
Yep.
Don't get me wrong. If I saw this, I wouldn't try to fuck it. But part of my brain would be going, you probably could, Scott. And
Will it fit? Will it blend?
But no, I like this design for Slipstream. I said it wrong. There were actually two toys for Slipstream. There was the Windblade, but you could only get that one in Japan. You know, so
Windblade.
But Dravenholt just said FunPub made a Slipstream from the first Windblade mold. I've got that. I've got the Windblade Slipstream. I've got the RC Nightbird, and I've got the Black Arachnia, like the Beast Wars Black Arachnia made from animated.
That's right. I remember those.
Yeah, I've got those three. Cost me a pretty penny, but it was great. When the fuck are we gonna get these? I want toys made of everything here. Where the fuck are my Omnibots? Yeah.
Forthcoming if Mark has his say.
Oh my God. I need to get my ass in front of him and just go, Omnibots win. That's
He goes, first off, take your hands off my junk.
Yeah. Well,
it's like, and secondly, he's like, already done. They just have to approve them.
Yeah. Mike's World said, I checked out a TFA fanfic years ago called Cybertronian Genesis that gave me so much appreciation for the character of Slipstream. even a remold of eventual Legacy Prime Starscream would do for me. Beautiful, beautiful. Was there a Slipstream made from Prime Starscream? Was there?
Yeah. It's either, I don't remember if it's a BotCon or a TFCC. It's one of those, probably the latter.
Yeah.
But that's the one I got.
Dravenholt said, "Oh, you're right. My bad. That was pre-Beast Air Razor. I remember that. I remember the pre-Beast Air Razor. That was made from Slugslinger, Energon Slugslinger. I think.
Yeah.
Not sure. There's so much stuff. There's so much stuff going through my head. But here's something that I think is important. So we have now the Legacy Universe listings. Oh, Dravenholt said yes, that's the Slipstream Fun Pub mate. There's something here that I feel is very, very important. But let's go through the listings and we'll get to what I think is more important than we're kind of seeing. So, Legacy Unicore Rock 1. Let's put that to the side. We don't know what Rock 1 is, but I have a theory. Once again, theories and rumors, baby. Theories and rumors. The core class you didn't know you wanted, Core Energon Megatron.
Core Energon Megatron. Okay, so this is going to be which Energon Megatron was the rocket car?
Energon Megatron was the one that looks kind of like Galvatron, but it turns into a jet with two Galvatron arm guns at the side.
That one, yeah.
Cyber. Yeah. Okay, I remember Armada was the tank.
Yeah.
Energon was the car.
No,
Cybertron was the X-wing.
Space.
Yeah, Cybertron was the X-wing.
No, Cybertron was the car that turned into the plane. This, because Cybertron Megatron was a triple changer. This is Energon Megatron.
Oh, this one.
Yeah. Giga Twin says, you get your Omnibots after we get a big convoy and a Titan tidal wave. Can't we get them at the same time? Can't they all be part of a wave? Let's haggle.
I mean, fucking, I'll take tidal wave. You think I'm fighting you on that one? Hell no.
Yeah, I'm not fighting you. In my world, Omnibots versus tidal wave sounds like a fair fight to me. Let's make that happen.
2-pack.
Mm-hmm. So we have Core Beast Wars Tasmanian Kid.
What a weird one.
Right? That's so odd. The little Tasmanian devil that had the grin, the weird grin. Yeah, I've got that one.
And the butt cannon.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Why not more like fantastical fare, like your Break from Beast Wars Neo, who literally was a penguin gun.
Right. Technical Jim, how you doing, buddy? He said if Rock is going to be a bunch of Rock Lords, they'll be shelf warmers. They'll be the first shelf warmers to show up in Dollar Tree. I don't think they're Rock Lords. Like I said, it's just a guess on my part, but I'll show you where it's kind of coming from a little bit later. So stay tuned for that. Deluxe animated Bumblebee.
Oh, sure, why not? I mean, the version of the original release of animated Bumblebee was fine. He had his flip out stingers. I remember specifically you could flip his little blasters out, make him clap his hands together to form one stinger blaster, and then they later did a black repaint for Black Bumblebee.
That works. Mike's World said, yes, let's bring out the obscure Beast Wars bots from the toy line. I've been waiting years for my modern day Retrax and Injector. We call Injector Aquasting around these parts, boy. Transformers Legacy.
Injector.
Yep. Oh, no. Transformers Legacy Universe Deluxe Rescue Bot Chase. I'm all for it. Give a more realistic version of one of the kids' toys. Yeah,
What?
I'm all for it.
Who was Chase besides a serial killer?
Yeah, besides our Chase.
This little blue cop here to the right is Chase.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike's World says fair. Aqua Sting is a better name. Yeah.
But Injector is the best.
Injector sounds like something that should turn into a heroin needle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Seems
What do you think Plastic Crack is?
or something, yeah.
Generation Legacy Uni Deluxe Rock 1. So we have Core Rock 1. We have Deluxe Rock 1. Once again, file that in the back. Transformers Universe Deluxe Cyber CYB Windblade. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a Cyberverse Windblade in a more modern spot. Sure, that's great. So, just to kind of do a bit of a jump through, we're going to skip gears here, but we're going to go Deluxe G1 Sure Shot. Yes. Give me all 3 of the Autobot Target Masters. Thank you. Thank you. Deluxe Cyberchromia. Fantastic. I love my ladies. Fantastic. Giga Twin says, if they're adding Rock Lords to the Transformers line, then I'm going to probably buy everyone I see. Mike's World said, Rock Lords, the toy you buy when my pet Rock is too advanced for your youngins. It's amazing how much damage that one extra chromosome does. So, Deluxe Rock 2. Technical Jim says, someone at Hashtag remembered that Windblade exists. Here's where I'm going to tie this all in. Here's where I'm tying this all in. Deluxe G1 Gears. We're getting Gears. And I'm so happy about that. I am so happy about that. Before I get into my theory here about Rock, does anybody have anything to say about Gears?
I love it because that is just he's grumpy as all fuck, so that's great. And then it's just great because now someone will finally be able to, I don't know, do all the fucking head crushing. Or no, was that Windcharger or Gears that crushed Starscream's head?
That was Windcharger.
Oh, that was Windcharger.
That was Windcharger. Yeah. The important one here is Gears. I'm going to get a little conspiracy theory here on us. Mike's World said, dang, we haven't gotten to Gears in over a decade, the original Grumpy Gus. But Mike's World, and everybody else that's listening live, everybody else who's listening to this on re-recording, here is my crazy conspiracy theory. Giga Twin says, wild theory, Rock 1 is Mega Man, Rock 2 is Mega Man X.
Nice.
Here's my crazy conspiracy theory.
Cheese is from the devil's anus.
This is my conspiracy theory. This is it, right here. We have Gears. Right there is Gears. That's the Gears that we're getting now. Core rock. Fossils are rocks. This guy right here, the little tiny alligator, is going to be your core Rock 1 fossilizer. And it's going to be a repaint of little Draco Rex over here. Because I was looking at Draco Rex, it wouldn't take a lot to remold Draco Rex into this crocodile. Deluxe. Now, of course, everybody goes, oh, what about this blue guy here? That blue guy is nothing more than, if you look real close, that's Galvatron wearing Ractonite armor. We got a Ractonite. Deluxe Rock 2 is going to be the saber-toothed cat fossilizer that we see Optimus Primal wearing. Deluxe Rock 1, or Deluxe Rock 1 is the saber-toothed cat. Deluxe Rock 2, we got recolors of Paleotrex. we got recolors of Ractonite. We never, ever, ever got a recolor of Wingfinger. That's what your Rock 2 is. Wingfinger. It's your differently colored Wingfinger. I honestly and truly believe the alligator fossilizer is your core rock. The Sabertooth is the deluxe rock. And a Wingfinger recolor is Rock 2. Thoughts?
I
Well,
like this, and I hope you're right.
You certainly pulled the Charlie Day pointing to the whiteboard covered in string with this one.
Oh, believe me, I know. But in a weird
I'm just
way,
gonna
it
say
kind of
Rock
makes sense.
Lords.
Back into the left.
I think it's going to be. I hope it's going to be Rock Lords because fossilizers. I'd like that to be true too. Don't get me wrong. They would be great to get back into the swing of collecting again. But come on, Rock Lords. That's equally as good.
Oh, it is. It is. But here's the thing. I would rather Rock Lords. I can go get all the Rock Lords I want. Most of them are somewhat easy to find. But these fossilizers that we never got, these are promises unfulfilled. And I think Gears is a big clue. Mike's World says, oh, it's clearance from Kingdom. They're filling out the promises from Kingdom Mural, the No Man's Sky of Transformers releases. Dravenholt says, I love that idea. And if that happens, I want Polar Claw as well. Couldn't agree more. And we might see Polar Claw. It seems a little silly, especially we're getting Tasmanian Kid. You know, Tasmanian Kid, you get Tasmanian Kid. But with Polar Claw, you can get like 3 repaints out of there. Gigatwin says, as a Yu-Gi-Oh player who uses Adamancipator's fossil deck, I approve of the addition of rocks to the Transformers line regardless. Holson, you're a geologist. You must approve to rocks as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This dude's talking my language. He's playing the Yugs, and I'm looking at my championship version of the Blood Mephists card right now. So hey,
I'm telling you. I think I cracked the code. I don't need this aluminum foil hat anymore. The gang stalking will stop because I've cracked the code.
I don't know. You do too much, and then you're gonna have a novel written about you about the Da Vinci Code or some shit.
Well, you know, it is what it is. Moving on, though, to Looky What I Found. Xavier, do you have a Looky What I Found?
Bunch of porn.
We can't show that on the live stream. How about you, Holson? Do you got a Looky What I Found?
No, I don't think I do.
I guess it's up to me. Up to me. So, let's see here. Here's the thing. I've got a tablet and I've got a computer. And I'm like sitting here going like, did I save it to that? Or did I save it to that? And honestly, it's looking like, oh shit, I'm going to have to go hunting now. Excuse me for a second. I saved it to the wrong. I'm pulling a Thomas. Thomas, buddy, get well soon. Thoughts and prayers, man. Thoughts and prayers.
What's up with Thomas?
Thomas has a, I'll tell you after the show. I don't know if Thomas wants it known to everybody. So I'll let you know after the show. Or you can just go check the Good Morning Cybertron Facebook chat.
Let's put him on blast right now. Fucking loser.
Can't.
Lower tier member of the show. You get your shit called out live on air, boy. That's what you get for being a newcomer 3 years in.
Damn, dude.
He did say he's gonna get 7 days of oral.
Well, hey. You know. Shit. I'll take some of that. I will take some of that. I'm sure if I asked my wife nicely, she'd probably do it for me. But, you know, it's definitely, after a while, your jaw starts to hurt. It's
A lot of cotton swabs.
a lot of cotton swabs. Oh, fuck me. I can't find it. I fucked up bad. Oh, here it is. I found it. Open image in new tab. And I'll hit share screen. Screen 1, and I'll drag it over, just because this is coming from 4chan. So, this, I found this custom. Somebody took the Dragonstorm model from the last night and made a Megatron combiner.
Damn.
Megatron.
Right? This makes me tempted to pick up another Dragonstorm.
That is pretty amazing.
That looks really, really nice. Really, really nice. Mike's World said, Rock Lords, I have to assume, would be super easy for modern-day toy designers to make. Just make a good robot mode, fold it into a ball, take excess plastic, mold it like a snowball, boom.
Crumple up some foil, call it a Japanese exclusive.
Hentai. What?
Just a rock with long tentacles coming out of it.
What? Rock has tentacles and tits. The fuck is this? Jesus, George. Fucking hell.
I wanted one with a giant schlong.
Well, you know.
This looks like something from the
tentacle.
Explosion.
Tentacles aren't supposed to have a scrotum. Once again, my wife shot me a look that I'm not proud of. Oh, she didn't look at me. It was just my imagination. Now, she said it's guilt. Moving on to reinforcements from Cybertron. Wholesome Buddy, do you have anything this week?
Not from Cybertron. I did get a Morgan Iceland, or however you pronounce that, from Darkstalkers. So, yeah, that's something at least. It's from Japan, so it's almost Takara.
What is it?
From Darkstalkers. You know, the succubus from...
Morgan.
Yeah. So it's a noodle stopper, apparently.
Apparently, you sit it on top of your noodles whenever you're halfway through. Like, who stops?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I had no clue. Xavier, buddy, do you have any reinforcements this week?
Mm-hmm. I got the new stuff of Leo Prime, Tarn, and Walgreens had Minerva.
Ooh, what do you think of Tarn, man?
Oh, Tarn's great. He's kind of flat, though. It's a little weird. It's like...
Isn't he? He's really good.
He's
really good.
I like that his rifles combine and everything, and it's like, yeah, straight comic interpretation of the dude. This is awesome.
Yeah.
It's weird to think about that this character got his due, and he's now a fucking proper fig. It's like, you don't see that often, like original comic characters getting their translation to plastic within a few years. It's usually within a couple of decades.
Especially whenever, we were told a few years ago, yeah, you're not gonna get torture devices as toys. No. But here's the meter. And just to make sure, we'll put them in a kids show first.
Right?
Oh man. Mike's World said, use birthday shopping spree at Lego for my younger siblings to get the free Bionicle Tahu figure, who now has a permanent place on my desktop. Mike's World, if you get a chance, check out the AI generated deepfake of Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson talking about Bionicle. It's fucking great. Absolutely amazing. It's kind of scary because they've got the cadence down and everything. Gigatwin says, make intentional deviations with each Rock figure's alt mode and watch the secondary lose their minds because no two Rock 1 figures have the same alt mode. Ha! That'd be great. Just spray expanding foam on the outside of them. Oh my god. I only got one thing this week, and it wasn't even an entire figure. I got the off AliExpress. It's like the Studio Series Optimus Prime weapons upgrade set. So just go through each piece one at a time. We got the little Energon axe. Love this.
Lovely.
It also comes with standard Batman axe.
Mm-hmm.
So it is different.
Nice.
It is different from the Energon axe. Yeah. Mike's World said, dang, I think I passed that video earlier today. I'll put it on the watch list. Do so. funny as sin. It came with 2 of the standard Optimus Prime guns. So there's like these 2. They kind of look like the smokestacks.
Cool.
It came with, let's see here, the shield. Lovely shield. Absolutely lovely shield. It came with the big fuck you gun. Right? And then here are the 2 reasons I actually bought this. It came with the knuckle dusters that he used to punch Shockwave in the fucking face. Right? And you can see how they kind of, it's like 2 little nubbins that clip on like the 5mm hole in Optimus Prime's fist. And then I was looking around. I have no Optimus Prime figure that has the hooks that he used to tear Grinder's head apart. None of them. Right? And I was looking, there was a couple 3D printed ones, but like the 3D printed ones, this entire set cost me $13. And some of the 3D printed ones, the 3D printed ones, it was like, oh, that's okay, but it's like really, really flat, and it doesn't really have any $14. And it's like, shit, you know? So I passed on that. Look at these fucking hooks.
Ooh. Nice.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Hey, Scott, you going fishing?
I'm going fishing for compliments.
So-
Don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, dude. I have problems.
All right, Scott.
Yep.
I'll admit it. You make incredible sushi.
No, I do. I do. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing. Giga Twin says, not sure if anyone else here has the MMC Coulter. I do. And the official Tarn figure. I do. But they feel very similar to me in their transformations, which is probably why of how Tarn's design works. I was thinking that. I actually, like, as far as looks go, right? Whenever you look at the MMC Tarn, you look at it and go, oh yeah, this is absolutely lovely. This is masterpiece level quality. But then you look over at the Voyager Tarn, the one that recently came out, and it has that same energy. Now, you can't take the face off like you can. There's some stuff there. The Tarn that comes from MMC, Coulter, is a really nice Tarn in that it's the best Tarn you can get, in my opinion. In my opinion. That being said, I can't enjoy it in my hands as much as the Voyager class Tarn. The Voyager class Tarn from Hasbro is just fun, right? I don't have to, all I need is like 5 minutes and I can transform this Tarn. I don't need to carve out, half an hour to transform my MMC Tarn. And looking at instructions that are poorly photographed, everything's like super intuitive with that Tarn. Xavier, feel free to agree or disagree with me. What do you think of Voyager Tarn's transformation?
No, it's fine. I mean, it's designed to specifically be non-complicated. So, it's fucking fun. It looks exactly like Tarn. It's got combining rifles. The shit's just cake, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I love it for what it is.
I did get something else. Bear with me for just a second.
All right.
So, Holson, what do you think of the Waffle House Index?
Waffle House Index, that I don't know. The only thing I know about Waffle House is that...
one can only hope we get the other DJD figures in the main line, but there's no way they're ever going to allow a Transformers figure that turns into an electric chair. Giga Twin says he turns into a lacy boy or a rocking chair. They're probably not going to allow a rocking chair, but maybe they'll allow an upside down electric chair.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Then that way you can only electrify bats.
Look what I got.
It's a recharge station. Oh.
I got the GoBots Command Center.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So I got, this needs This needs a lot of work. He's missing a lot of pieces. But I have a 3D printer and some skills. And I'm going to use this to create something I've been talking about for a real long time now. I'm going to use this to create 3-dimensional stickers.
Bas reliefs, baby.
So it's not going to be about restoring this to perfect. It's going to be about taking this beyond what it was ever originally intended to be. So,
Like Goku.
Like Goku. It's over 9,000! And then I lucked out. I also got the Renegade ship.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I got Renegade Thruster. So it's going to be real fun. And I'm going to do different videos on the restoration and just bringing these toys up to like kind of a more modern feel. Mike's World says, so what I'm hearing is that we are getting Extreme Home Makeover GoBots Edition. Yes. Yes, it is. Dravenholt says, the connection isn't letting the sound come through. I'm sorry, Dravenholt. Jeez. I don't know what's going on, but we're at the end of the show anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if we got a bad connection, we'll just end it here. To everybody watching who can hear me, thank you for joining us here this week at Good Morning Cybertron. Go over to the Patreon. We're going to have the pre-show. Gigatwin says you're going to need a few GoBots with that there base. Thankfully, the Transformers line has been sprinkling in GoBots every now and then. Yup. Oh, Mike's World says sound coming through on his end. So head over to the Patreon. Come on over to the Facebook page. We have so much fun over there. Check us out on Twitter. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for joining this week. If you're not in the chat, damn, man, having tons of fun. Having tons of fun over here. And you know what? It's a lot of other streams I've watched. They're only going to mention you whenever they throw $5 at them. Then they'll read your No, that's not the way it is here. You're part of the crew. You're GMC material. You spend way too much money on Transformers. FedEx knows you by name. Your wallet could hold your kids' photos if you had kids, or a wallet. Really, anyone would holster your gravy gun to completion. But no, you spent all that money on Transformers. Dravenholt, Mike's World, Gigatwin, DJ
sold some
Lo-Fi Wave.
sperm for Transformers money while you're at it.
Technical Jim. Oh, geez, am I forgetting anybody? Gigatwin. I think I said Gigatwin already. Anybody that I'm forgetting, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for joining us this week.
Athena, goddess of the hunt. As you know, she is known in Greek mythology to be eternally a virgin. So she fits right in with us.
Foink. Hey guys, I got this. Get away, you smell like cigarettes. Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.
We will assimilate you.
You know, as is our custom.
Mm-hmm. Like Skeleman.